Sega. Hello, SloMo here again, with another video. Today we're going retro. The channel's gone retro. Is this one of my favourite games of all time? Certainly. Is it my most favourite game of all time? Probably. Possibly. Maybe. It's definitely my most nostalgic game. Just the intro and the music and everything. It kind of came at the perfect time for me, I guess. Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Mega Drive. This is the Japanese version, which you might be able to tell. Oh, I'm playing terribly. You can see the clouds in the background are moving, and there's some parallax scrolling still to come in some of the future levels and the like. I'm playing this a little bit apprehensively and a little bit slower than I probably should be because I haven't played it for a long time, although it's funny. I've played this a lot over the years, and it's always like, oh bollocks, so familiar to me. But I've always been one of those players that wants to collect everything, and that's not really, you don't. Oh bugger! Didn't want to do that. You don't need to collect everything. You can just race through it, which is the most fun way to play. I've absolutely buggered this up. I had a little practice. I was doing quite well. Started recording. Now I'm playing like arse. Isn't that always the way? I want to get enough rings here because I want to try and get the Chaos Emeralds. I think, do you need 50 to get the Chaos Emeralds? To get onto the special stage? Hopefully it's 50. Let's have a look. Look at me, trying to get that... There it is. Trying to get that extra ring. I'm an overly cautious player at times. It might be a frustrating watch. Right, the special stages. I like these special stages. I know a lot of people don't. I get that they can be frustrating, but I've always been alright at them. I do always try and get a continue, and that is where if I do mess up, that is where I'll mess up. I'm trying to get more rings to get continues and the like. There. Continue sound. Get in there and get that Chaos Emerald. Oh, bollocks. Can we get in? Can we get in? There it is. I didn't pick up an extra life, which I probably should have done on that very first level, but we've got to continue. So we've got a little bit of room to play with. I am playing this on an emulator, obviously, so it's on Fusion. It's the Japanese ROM. On Fusion, looks very nice, very clean, very polished. I'd actually like to try out the Origins version that's just come out, where the Christian Whitehead and the team have put a widescreen version together. Oh, I keep doing the thing of crouching and then assuming that I can do the spin dash, which is obviously Sonic 2 is where that was introduced. Is there a reason for me to run through here? I think there is, isn't there? And that's the reason. Right, I don't want to lose this shield protection on these spikes. Nice. God, I bloody love this game. So I had an Amstrad CPC was my first. Well, I had this like kids computer thing that basically sort of played animal, vegetable, mineral with. I then had an Amstrad CPC. It was the first computer that I had to play games on. After that, I had an Atari ST, and a friend of mine got a Sega Master System with Alex Kidd in Miracle World built into it. It had some sort of Formula 1 game that we used to play a lot. And I kept saying, can I have a Sega Master System, please? Can I have a Sega Master System? And I kept getting told, no, you can't. You've got a computer. Computer's better. And then for Christmas, I got a Sega Mega Drive with Super WrestleMania and Sonic the Hedgehog. And it was one of the best things I ever got. I love it. I love that Mega Drive. I've still got it. I haven't played it in years. It's in a drawer somewhere. It's something else I've noticed as well. I mean, not that I've noticed, not that it's not common knowledge, but Sonic the Hedgehog on the Mega Drive, because I'm in Europe and it's a PAL system, runs at 50 hertz, and obviously, like, you don't have any context for that when you're a kid. Like, what does that mean? What difference does it make? And you hear, you know, oh, it's faster in America, it's faster in Japan, it's better, it's, you know, it's the way it's supposed to be. But you don't really know. So I remember getting a GameCube years later, and one of the reasons I got a GameCube was to get the Sonic Mega Collection. And I played Sonic on that a lot, and it didn't really make any difference to me. But it was in 60 hertz, and it had been long enough since I'd played it on the Mega Drive with any sort of frequency that I noticed. And it was only when I sat down with some emulators, got some ROMs out, and played the PAL version, and just instantly went, oh my god, this is awful, it's so slow, it's horrendous. So that's one of the reasons why I'm playing this version. I thought I'll play the Japanese version, 'cause it's a little bit got some fixes. As noted, the clouds are moving, parallax scrolling in the marble zone. Oh shit. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's also got, I think it fixes the spike bug. You know when you land on a spike and you stand on it and you don't die? I think it gets rid of that. There might have been a revision. There might have been a revision on the NTSC version that sort of fixes all of that, but the more sort of typical early version has all of those things haven't been tweaked yet. I think the reason I'm kind of cautious early on is because I always, oh, well, so much for being cautious early on. What great timing that was. I think it's because I'm fearful that I'm going to mess up later, that I want to get as many lives and as many continues and the like as I can. I'm really making a pig's ear of it. But I did love my Sega Mega Drive. I was quite lucky as a kid because I had a Mega Drive, but a lot of my friends had Super Nintendos, which was great because it meant that I got to play a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog because I owned it, but I also got to play a lot of Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers 3 was my favourite. Used to play loads of that. In fact, hang on, I'm going to try and get this extra life there. Oh, I overshot it. No. There we go. Nice, extra life. Might have a look at playing Super Mario Brothers 3 on the channel. Maybe later. Maybe we'll do some. Maybe we'll do Super Mario Brothers 1 as well. I did like Super Mario Brothers 1, but my sort of experience of that was in the arcades rather than home consoles. Ah, well, I've absolutely done a dilbert there. Is this exciting to watch? I mean, I know what you were all thinking when this came up. Finally, someone has done a playthrough of Sonic the Hedgehog on YouTube. At long last. That's what the world was crying out for. Another middle-aged white man playing one of his childhood favourites that's incredibly popular and well-known and... Oh, how do I get that? I guess I don't. Yeah, well, didn't get enough rings for an extra life there. So this first fight with Robotnik is fairly routine. Might as well use the rings to my advantage. I used to be a lot more cautious than that as well as a kid. Would hide in the corners. Ooh, keep him away, keep his big ball away from me. His big brown whacker. Right then, Marbles on Act 1. So this there you see there's a bit of parallax scrolling going on in the background. Absent from the PAL and NTSC versions. I'm going to try and be a little bit less cautious, but the problem is when I am, things like that happen. Things like that happen as well. It's absolutely true, isn't it, about performance anxiety. You can sit and play this game and be brilliant at it, which obviously I am. As soon as you think, I'm going to make a video on this and start recording it, that is when you're absolutely awful at everything. So bad. Right, there's secret stuff in there. 30 rings, very big. Love that. God, what a game. It's so... It's probably the most nostalgic game for me. By far. Just the music, what a soundtrack. Masato Nakamura of Dreams Come True. Japanese pop group. And I'm not like... So I love this game. I love Sonic 2. It was never as big on Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles, and they have music by Michael Jackson and Brad Buxer and those people instead of Masato Nakamura, and I can understand why in 1993 you would think, my god, we can get Michael Jackson to be on our soundtrack. You know, pre-allegations and all of that. And yet, I don't think the music in Sonic has ever been as good as it was when Nakamura was doing it. I really don't. It's a soundtrack I could absolutely live with on vinyl. Oh, poo. There we go. Never, when I was a kid, never really liked Marble Zone that much. I always found it a bit slow, which is ironic given that I play the fast levels quite slow as well. Hang on, I only got 92 rings there. Am I supposed to get 100? Never mind. Now, this is where we get into a bit of a problem because... Oh! Because of that. Because, you play the earlier, special stages quite a lot. I know that was only the third one, but the reality is that you play them so little in comparison that you're less used to the layout. I mean, it has been a long time since I played through Sonic, and I've got no memory of the special stages after the first two. Despite how much I've played it. Now, this is kind of why I never liked Marble Zone. I guess one thing as well, given that I was playing the PAL version, this stage was much slower. One of the criticisms that I've heard about Sonic the Hedgehog from certain people is that it's predicated on his speed, but then there's a lot of levels where there's blocks to be pushed and there's items in the way and there's walls, and you don't get to go flat out as much as you would like. And that did kind of irk me a bit as a kid. Like, I want to run across here, I have to wait for these platforms. Oh. It was mildly infuriating, but I think it might have been made worse by the fact that the game itself was so slow at 50 Hz. Yeah, and this. Now you just stood on a block waiting for it. But I think I appreciate it a lot more now. It's more variety, isn't it? Now, here's a secret. In there. Extra life. The annoying bit is, I now have to go all the way back. Rubbish. That used to wind me up as a child. As an 8-year-old, 9-year-old. Oh, I've already done this bit. But then I could never give up the 20 rings and the extra life. Too valuable a commodity. Oops. Just try to do the spin dash again there. Old habits die hard. Imo. Oh, nearly. I knew that was coming and I still nearly jumped into it. Ah, and that one I actually saw and jumped into it. Oh, and that's going to cost me, isn't it? Or is it? Thought I was at the end of the level there. There appears to be more level. Bloody hell, I could have had an extra life by now. Oh, and this is one where the score never mattered to me, and yet I always insisted on getting all of these. Despite the fact that I could just go straight down and it wouldn't take as long, and yet I would complain, oh, it takes too long, this. Bollocks. Oh, bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Oh, bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. I've really, really, really not covered myself in much glory there. Dreadful. Absolutely appalling. It wasn't even worth it, was it? It was not worth getting the invincibility. I could have done that without it, and I would have got into a special stage there. I've really ballsed this up. Having said that, you know, Maybe I did it on purpose, that I can make a spectacular comeback. Underdog style. Ah! Now, have I gone the right way here? I know there were two paths, and I always get frustrated in games like that because I feel like I'm missing some of it. Is there a reason to go across here? No. Don't know if I've gone the right way. Feel very unsure of myself. Ooh. This bit is quite tedious. Stand on here, get these rings. Don't do much, don't avoid anything. Do I want to be up here? Possibly. Oh. Oh. Ah. That was pretty much guaranteed to happen. Trying to concentrate now. I'm not commentating as much, but I think it's too late for that. Well, this is the third level, isn't it? So this is this isn't a special stage level. It's a Dr. Robotnik level. There we go. Need to get through here. Get that running. Oh, that was pointless, wasn't it? I've already got the... Oh, no. And that's cost me the one that I already had. Wonderful. Wonderful. I want to get smushed by these things. Bikes. Some of these, you think, what's the point of this? Surely there's like a secret little cubby hole with things in it. Prizes in it, and there's nothing there. Oh. Why can't I get up there? I guess I need to go across this side, right? That's how you do that. Get these bats. I've never learned... Oh, for God's sake. I know the term badniks, but I've never actually learned the names of any of the enemies. Never, ever, ever. Too impatient to read the instruction manual. That was always the problem. So I want to... Yeah, there can't be anything in there, can there? Too much of a risk to even try it. I was going to jump down and see if there was like a secret entrance, but if there wasn't... Oh, for God's sake. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it just to do anything. There is something in there. What's in there? An extra life. It was worth it. Do I want to go this way? Does this not just take me back to where I've been? Which way am I supposed to go? Oh, I have been here. Oh, so what I should have done really was go through here. Cut a huge chunk of the level out. And then end up here. Ah, see? Oh, brilliant. Well, that was worth it. Oh, don't make me do... Oh, I thought I was gonna have to do all of it again there. Forgot that I'd got a continue point. Can't remember how close I am to the end now, or otherwise. Oh, here we are. I do remember now. Ooh. Yeah, we won't bother with the thing that we've already got. Oops. Shit. Forgot about all that. Now, will that extra life still be there if I go and get it again? Ah, face flaps. Right, let's race through all this again. Well, wait, hang on, I went right this time. Oh yeah, I guess last time I went down. Not last time, but the time before. Might as well get that while we're waiting. For what it's worth. I think one of my problems is that I get a bit impatient. Like, I've done this now, but I've died a couple of times. So I'm now I just want to get through it. But in being impatient, I'm doing myself more damage. I remember when scores were a thing in computer games, get the high score. Try and break that record. Back in the arcades to show what a great gamer you were. Doesn't necessarily have the same effect, does it, in home consoles? Go. Nice and steady. Right. I'm gonna check this. See if that extra life is still there. It is. So that regenerates. Good to know. I don't want to run full pelt into these spikes. There we go. Oh, you dick! Why did that have to be there? Oh well, I've got the life. That's what matters the most, I guess. Get a ring, quick, get a ring. Don't fall down any of these. Good, 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 good. Don't do that either. Dreadful. Right. Dr. Robotnik then. Yeah, this one takes a little bit more time, which is slightly annoying. Ooh! 2 more, is it? Or 3 more? 1 more. Not too difficult when you know the patterns, is it? So there you go. That is the Green Hill Zone and the Marble Hill Zone completed. I will return tomorrow with the second part of this thrilling platform extravaganza, Sonic the Hedgehog. In the meantime, if you like this video, leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, ding the bell, and all of those things. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.